YouTube? This 17 million subscriber YouTuber got, well, body cammed. So we're going to watch this EWU Bodycam. Thank you for, I guess, getting the footage from the from the police and covering this craziness. Let's just get into it.
Hey, wake up, man. I don't got all day for you.
Dude.
Wake up. Wake your ass up.
Wake up. Wake up.
On a fireball. Homie is
Okay.
messed up.
So he's got,
Arms like your friend.
he's blasted.
Like your friend.
Yeah, this man, like,
He's blasted, bro. And then he tries to run.
you won't believe
You're gonna get tased. Tase him. Tase him. Tase him.
It's YouTube boy.
And they're calling him YouTube boy. See, this is something too that people were like. Apparently, he has had a couple run-ins because they're calling him YouTube boy, so like they know of him.
Jacksonville, Florida, receive reports of a man
Which is
sleeping on
Florida, Florida.
a street. What they don't expect
He
is
was
to find
sleeping on
one
the
of
street,
YouTube's
too.
most popular former stars who turns a simple
Yeah, you're
wellness
coached when the
check
cop
into
calls
a
you homie.
chaotic
There you go.
encounter, leaving another
Yeah, no,
mark
this is
on an
nuts, man.
already unraveling
Apparently, he already
legacy.
has a record too, which is like sad. He's a Minecraft
The
YouTuber
following
too.
is based on official
You can
police
Minecraft
records.
that?
The
I don't know what
footage has
that
never been
means,
seen
but
before.
dude, these
Please
cops
note
are
that all
so
persons
rude,
charged
bro.
with a crime are presumed innocent unless
But-
and until proven guilty in a court
but-
of law. It's near midnight when
Hey.
dispatchers receive a 911 call from a
He's messing
concerned
around, so
Florida resident.
it is what it is.
I just came home from picking my sister up at the airport, and there's a man kind of laying in the road.
Yeah, this person's worried, dude.
That you know of? I do not know.
Do you think he's trying to harm himself?
I think he might be dead, or
He might
I
be
don't
dead
know.
is like the craziest thing.
arrived.
At least she called, all right? You know, I respect the call. I respect the phone call because she could have just like walked by and just let that
To
be.
find a man lying on the pavement beneath
I mean,
a
she don't know.
streetlight, dressed
I
in
wouldn't
rain
walk up
shorts
to
and a
that.
t-shirt despite
That's
the chilly
sussy.
45-degree weather.
Yeah, you see like somebody laying down there. I'm not walking up.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
sheriff's office.
Like even as like a man, that'd be like
You
so
live here?
scary.
Huh?
You know what he's gonna do, especially if he is like drugged
Hey,
up,
wake
man.
I don't got all day
Like
for
it-
you. Wake up. Wake your ass up.
You got a bit too
You
much
hear him? He's like,
strength tonight, man?
so sad,
You're
You
good?
live here?
Where do you live?
dude. Didn't even punch a tree for some that
can't
would
hear you, man.
amateur. Yeah, no, where's his hole? You're right, he's a Minecraft YouTuber. I thought you'd think he'd know. You'd think he'd punch a tree, get some blocks.
Out of what?
Thank you, Raid Boss.
That
You're
alcohol
reminding me.
missing? Okay.
Dude must have thought he was playing on peaceful. The cops showed up, man. Those are the mobs,
You
bro.
live around here?
If you just inside a house, they wouldn't have shown up.
ID on you by chance?
Oh my goodness, man.
That's all.
Yeah, I got it. Sorry, I didn't even see it. I'm so sorry.
I mean, at least it was the cops and it wasn't a creeper, you know?
Like,
Well,
nothing is that annoying. So, bro.
no. Do you have
That could
an
mean a
ID?
few
Like,
different
wallet
things.
on you or anything?
You think about it.
Like $5, I'll give it to you.
All right, well, hurry up, bro. Because you're about to be going
You're
down.
great up on to fly away from the cops. That's what I'm
You're sleeping
saying.
on the ground.
I'm so sorry that my parents brought chill to me when I was here.
Do you even live
I
here?
mean, I'll say this. At the very least, he wasn't driving, okay? Like, he easily could have, like, ruined somebody's lives and all that stuff. At least he was, like on the floor, just not really bugging anybody.
Where do you
So
live?
he wasn't being, like,
The man is
belligerent
able
or
to
anything. He
provide
wasn't
an
screaming at
address,
anybody. He
which the
wasn't causing
officers
any, like,
quickly note
ruckus.
is nowhere
But
nearby.
you still can't sleep on the floor like that.
Commissioners.
Definitely is scary.
Where's that at?
The
Is that by San
people
Pablo?
around.
Is that by San Pablo?
Yes.
So what are you doing
But-
all the way down over here?
As we saw in the preview, he definitely made a mistake later on by trying to run. Like right now, the cops don't seem to be like very pissy, you know.
To make sure I was good. That's all.
Obviously, he's like messed up, but
That's all they did.
he's not being standoffish.
Yeah.
You need
Oh.
rescue to come check you out?
No, I'm actually fine. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, can you call Uber or somebody to come get
Yeah,
you?
call
Because
Uber, and
in
then
this
his phone's
condition,
dying,
you
I'm
ain't
assuming.
safe to walk.
Oh yeah, I apologize for that. I didn't.
Yeah, just call a friend.
Yeah,
or
do you got
somebody
like
to come
anybody
get
you can
you.
come pick you
Yeah,
up?
like look at that. He's like, I
Yeah,
apologize. Like,
you're like 20 minutes from home,
be
man. and it's,
pretty
like,
respectable.
fast driving. You're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I apologize for that. to be annoying.
Well, what's your name?
Pat.
Pat?
It's really sad though. You know, like it's just sad that like
Spell that for me?
alcohol, drugs could just do
Better
this to
known
somebody.
as Pat, 35-year-old Patrick
Look at
Thomas
Pat.
Julianell is the creator
Look at
behind
Pat.
the massively successful YouTube
What was it,
channel,
MMO something?
PopularMMOS.
Popular MMOs. That's what it was. Dude, that's crazy, man. Like, hold up. I need to know. How are his videos doing? Hold up. Hold up. How are his videos doing? This is a real question. Oh, look. It popped up immediately. Like, are his videos even doing all right? Or, like, what's up with this? Is he still creating? Like, this is, like, the important stuff we gotta know. You heard of the channel? Wasn't expecting that? Yeah. Okay, it's been a year. 3.1 million views. I went to jail a year ago. Okay. My question is, how old? Oh, they said 2024. Okay, yeah. So this was the same incident because I believe they said 2024 in the beginning. So this is probably the same incident, but I think the body cam just got released. Okay. Yeah. Because they said 2024 there. Okay, so that checks out. Bro farmed 6 million views off this. Yeah. Look at that. He did. Yeah, because 3 years ago. Okay, so he stopped posting, and then he posted after he got jail. But he did it. But the body cam wasn't out yet, I don't think. That's crazy. Oh, man. Oh, this is so sad because it looks like he was pretty popular for the time. All right, I just wanted to check that because I feel like that's really important just to look at. The fact that he farmed off it, though, is hilarious. All right, moving on. Look at you.
His content primarily focused on the game Minecraft.
Minecraft of all things, too. Hey, I'll give him this. At least it wasn't like one of those charges. You know what I'm saying? At least it wasn't one of those charges. At the very least, it's like, oh, okay.
Earning him over 17
He was
million
sleeping on the floor. He wasn't
subscribers
trying to,
before he
do
suddenly
some
stopped uploading in
sus.
2023,
He wasn't sus.
leaving fans to wonder where he'd gone.
Lion maker. He was not a lion maker. All right. He could have.
Asked
No.
Pat if there's
He didn't go
anyone
down
he
that
can
path.
call to pick him up. They quickly run into a problem.
Oh no, it's dead.
Yeah. So his phone's dead.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. Is like that little battery alert you were getting.
Yeah.
That means it's dead. You need to charge it.
Yeah. He just charged his phone then.
That's what that means, there, Chief. Could you try to spell your last name for me? I understand it's French.
Could you try to spell your last name?
Yeah.
Like he would forget his last name.
Again, I'm not trying to be a jerk to you.
Which he isn't at this point, but I think of later they do. Which
While one
adds to
officer
the
returns
hilarity.
to his cruiser to find a phone charger Pat can use. The
Yeah,
other
so they're
stays
just
with him
trying to
as
get
he
his phone
begins to
charged.
voice a concern.
Let's see what happens though.
I feel like getting arrested.
He doesn't want to get arrested.
Yeah, you're sleeping on the ground.
Yeah.
No.
Multiple people are calling it in. Their person might be
Yeah,
dead.
they're worried.
Yeah,
The person that's even live here.
yeah, I know.
You want to sit and sit
Yeah.
inside the car. It's nice.
Yeah,
and
this is
warm.
like a wild situation too.
I don't go to jail again.
Because it's
Pat
like
is no stranger to the justice system.
I genuinely wonder why they sent him. Was it just like, see, I want to know what charges he got. That's like the main thing I want to know. Because obviously, again, he's been put in jail before. So he's like, I don't want to go again. So I'm going over his ripped pants, sleep on the ground until someone
On
calls
May
the
16,
police.
2021, he was arrested on charges of domestic battery causing bodily harm.
Okay.
But the case
That's
was
not
later
good.
dropped.
But dropped.
According to multiple news reports at the time,
Got it.
Julia Nell posted a statement on Twitter shortly
Don't believe everything you hear, or we need to address the false accusation soon. And Eleni thanks for leaking my address and harassing me and Liz when she told, man, that's a lot. There's some tea. Stop posting about her. You refused.
after the
Oops, here's
incident.
yours. He doxed?
that has since been deleted, claiming the accusations were
Nah,
false.
dude, you can't dox people,
Unfortunately
bro.
for Pat, his
He
fear of returning to
doxed.
jail is about to become a bitter reality.
Nah, that's
All
bad.
right, come on.
That's bad.
Like,
I genuinely do wonder what they got him on in this time, though. I don't know. Obviously, like, being drunk in public is like a thing, but
Okay, you don't have no weapons, anything on you.
he's not being like a really crazy guy right now. So, like,
my hood, I just gotta pat you down
I
before you go inside my
and
car.
they offered for him to
Place your
charge
phone
his
right
phone inside the police car. So, like,
there. Okay.
oh, it was probably drugs. You know what? If he had weed on him, and in the intro they said he had weed. Probably drug charge.
That should be worried.
Because he allowed them to check their bag. He allowed them to check his bag.
Do you mind if I search your bag real quick?
Officers
Like
allow
he
Pat
could have
to
said
warm
no.
up in the
Like
back
he
of the
could have said
cruiser
no.
while his phone charges
But
in
him
the
saying
front
yes
seat.
was his
At the
downfall, I
moment,
bet.
He isn't under arrest or being
Yeah, I guarantee if he didn't have that, he would have just went home.
detained. However, the situation quickly
Yeah, that has to be
changes
what it
when
is.
Officers look inside his backpack.
Your glove up before I start touching weed and a ton of Fireball. Homie, you're
Yeah.
messed up.
Gotta put that glove on. You don't want to get that fent. You touch that fent, it's over. You don't know what he has.
Bruh.
That's fair. Yeah, so he's just blasted, bro.
That's why I asked.
Got the
I
consent,
knew.
so
Knew. He spelled his own last name wrong.
What's
his last. Oh no, that's embarrassing. He spelled his own name wrong.
Patrick Julianel.
Oh
Can you try to
no.
spell your last name for me? I understand it's French.
Oh no.
You can spell it.
Look. I'll say this. All right. I don't do none of that stuff. All right. Like I I'm pretty clean. Like I don't smoke. I try not to drink if I don't have to. Like I'm not that type. That's just not me. But I do. In this situation, all right. If he wasn't so blasted, like I feel like he might have been okay. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like I feel like maybe because they got body cams, but you get my point. Like I don't know. I feel like just in general, I feel like weed being the way it is a little bit sus. Because I know recently. So here's the thing that's really funny. Yeah, he can't spell his own name. So like, yeah, I completely understand why they're charging him. But here's the thing that is actually really interesting. So in Texas, recently, I believe it was Delta A or something. I could be wrong. I think that's what it's called. It was like A or something. That was like legal. So like there were like essentially there were legal dispensaries here, like in like here in Texas, right? And it's not illegal until you heat it up. That's when it becomes like actual THC. And then recently they shut that down, which is wild. So like decriminalized to criminal, like it. Why? I'll just put it this way: alcohol is worse. Alcohol is worse in a lot of ways. So I just find that really crazy. I'm not trying to get political up in here, but you get what I'm saying. I feel like most people could agree on that fact.
As one officer steps away to pull his criminal history, the other
I'm bad at
confirms his
explaining things, so you're gonna have to excuse me.
suspicions that Pat is indeed the well-known YouTube
Tobacco,
star.
exactly.
Hey, quick question for you. You used to
They got
play,
him, though.
Xbox or anything like that?
Not Xbox.
Yeah, they know him.
You didn't have like a YouTube channel?
YouTube, yeah, but not
They
Xbox.
know him, bro. That's like
What
so
was
sad.
The YouTube channel about?
Video games.
What type of video games?
Video games.
Minecraft.
Video games.
Minecraft? Oh, okay.
I played
All right,
Minecraft.
thank you.
Minecraft.
That's YouTube boy off Commissioner Drive.
Calling him YouTube boy is like the funniest thing, bro.
You know?
Actually, you know what the craziest part is? We saw how many views he got. He probably could have made bank.
We did the 51.
Why? How is this happening?
With St. Johns County.
Dude's got cash.
Yeah.
Did you just spend it all on all that stuff, or like what? Like that's the sad part, man. Like when people get addicted, it's just like
That's why I'm like, you got it.
I didn't know that was Commissioner. Okay.
not much you
The
could really
officers
do.
read his Miranda rights before attempting to question him about the items found in his backpack.
Yeah, they got him.
Checked out the bag there.
They definitely got him.
I mean, there's nothing to that.
So, well,
Here we go.
You had the big old bottle of Fireball with
There's nothing in the bag.
Yeah, you can have alcohol, right?
They checked.
That probably explains part of why you were passed out on the sidewalk
Yeah.
there, right? So, what
It's the
about
weed.
the weed in the bag?
It's the weed that's the issue. That's a lot
Let
too.
me
Hold
enlighten
up.
you here.
They had like a whole cylinder. What was up with that?
Weed in the bag.
Like a whole cylinder, bro.
It's a candle jar. It's not a regular. There's no prescription, no nothing.
Yeah.
It's a candle jar?
Because that doesn't come like that.
Yeah, that's a
So,
lot.
what's up?
Yeah,
You don't know you're drunk?
they're like, so it's not medical.
Have you been smoking as well?
I don't know. That's the fun.
Then why do you have that?
You don't smoke, but you have marijuana.
Yeah, what?
So why do you have the jar of pot?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, are they gonna get up on distribution? Because like, you can't just say that. You can't just say that. I don't smoke. The only other like logical exclamation would be like, oh yeah, he's distributing, which is worse.
Yeah, cool.
Ending their brief interview, officers make the determination to place Pat
That's
under
way
arrest,
worse.
But they're about to learn that Pat has no intention of making it easy.
All right, step out
Yeah, he's
real
gonna
quick.
try to run,
Place your
and then
handcuffs.
yeah, that's no bueno. That's also no bueno,
All right, turn around real quick.
dude. Is that gonna be like a resistance charge as well?
Just put your arms like you're praying.
The fact to see like a pretty big YouTuber like this happening is like the most ridiculous thing. He's so messed up he can't even move, dude. Like, why are you trying to get out of there? His shirt's halfway off.
Already. I said we're good. Huh? Buddy? Stop. I said we're good already. Why you keep stop? Why do you keep saying stop? When I said
His
good,
brain,
stop.
he can't even
I
think.
said we're good, buddy.
Tase him! Tase him!
You're hurting my ear.
Yeah, no.
You're hurting my ear. Tase him! Tase him! Dude, these cameras, bro.
Bigger cups, I got him.
Oh my goodness, dude, this is nuts.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, they got him on resisting with violence, I guess. Even though he kind of fell, but that counts. They could honestly just get him on so many things. He's like, I'm not kicking.
Alright. I gotta pop this. And you're gonna
Maybe involuntarily, but I don't know that. You don't know that. This is nuts, dude. I try to find like some good ones of these because high-key, like I feel like this is pretty nice. Like they got him and they're calling him YouTube Boy.
Backup soon arrives, and officers engage in a short
Oh,
discussion
man.
about the
Yeah, now
YouTuber's fame, fortune, and
They're talking
disappearance
privately
from the
about it.
platform.
Or they can talk crap.
He's
Is there
big
tea?
on, well, used to be big on YouTube.
Playing Minecraft.
And my audio blew up.
But he made a lot of money.
Good. What is he doing here?
This is so funny, bro. You know, it's always funny when just people that don't know like try to talk about it. Like my 5-year-olds do that.
Say a friend dropped him off.
He
But it doesn't make
likes to party
sense.
with strippers.
While sitting in the
Fuck did he likes to party with strippers a lot.
back of
What?
the police cruiser, Pat asks the officer a
Where'd that
question.
come from, bro?
Depends on the question.
Depends on the question.
We're not messing with that right now. You already. No. Respectfully, we had to fight you to get
Respectfully.
those on, so I'm not gonna try to do that again.
So he's like currently big in Minecraft now?
No, he died off about a year and a half ago.
He made
Millions.
That's what I'm
I looked him
saying.
up on YouTube
Like, where all
before.
his money goes? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Plenty.
The sergeant finally arrives, who will
The
soon
trend's hard to
remember
dunk
Pat
on
not
him.
by
Yeah,
his
that's what it
YouTube
feels like. It
fame,
feels like
but
they're
by
doing it
another of
for
his arrests that went viral.
because they know that the body cam is going to come out. So it feels like they're just doing this on purpose, just to like humiliate him.
You won't believe who it is, Sarge.
You won't believe who it is, Sarge. Yeah, it's like pretty unprofessional.
It's YouTube boy.
This YouTube boy. This is another reason why. This is the reason why I wanted to watch this body cam because it's crazy seeing what these guys say.
Yeah.
The Jaguar game.
The Jag game.
In 2022,
The Jaguar
Pat and
game?
2 others were arrested after one of them ran onto the field during a Jacksonville Jaguars
Okay,
football
so
game.
they
He
okay.
received a withhold of adjudication
I
and
see.
a sentence of 2
So they
days
didn't
in
like
jail with
they
2
didn't like
days credit
streak,
for
but they like
time
ran on the
served.
field.
He was also ordered to pay $408 in fees. One of
I
the
see.
officers fills the sergeant in on exactly what happened when they
It's your
attempted to
two
place
boy.
him
Yeah,
under
so he
arrest.
just has. The thing is, though, he has a rep, though. I feel like that's also part of it. Like, he has a rep of just being being a, like, I don't know if T-Gen is the word, but just being a troublemaker. There, that's a good word. So it's just kind of like, I mean, they're just,
I'm saying the front.
they're sick of it, I guess. Just catching him multiple times.
These like try to move like real fast. Come on, bro.
I assure you, Your Honor, claim this guy was washed up playing a game for €5 despite having a million views of video. Square pursuit of justice. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, high key, I don't think that this would like kill the charges like at all. But like, depending on what they say, it could be a little bit scary when in terms of like trying to do so. I'd imagine.
Falls off, like completely knocks out my camera. So we got him on the ground.
Here we go.
The whole time. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
He didn't say that though.
Come on, bro.
That's not what happened. Okay, see, like this is what I'm saying. Right here, they're like absolutely just like not doing the situation properly. Because he didn't just yell, "Let me go, let me go, let me go," when he resisted. He kind of just fell and just kind of kicked a little bit, and he was out of his mind. I don't think that was necessary. Like, I'm not going to say he did it on accident, but what I will say is he was out of his mind.
Knocked out my camera. So we got him on the ground. The whole time.
Yeah.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
And that's like not what happened.
Come on, bro.
So you just got weed.
So
Weed in a bottle.
yeah,
Fireball. Yeah, fireball.
like just say you got him on a weed charge, possibly distribution because of the way that he sets up. But that's just an assumption. He didn't say he was doing it. So,
35-year-old Patrick.
but they could probably
Thomas
pry that out. They probably
Duranel
could have
was
pried that
formally
out. That's not the
charged with
charge they
resisting
got.
an officer with violence,
It's just resisting
as well
the
as
weed.
possession of
Yeah.
marijuana under 20 grams. His bond was set at $2,503.
I guarantee if they would have questioned it, you know what? They could have hit him with the FPS Russia. You know, Kyle Myers. You know, he got caught for the same thing basically, because he was wearing cargo shorts. That was the reasoning why they searched him, because he had cargo shorts.
On March
And they got him on distribution because he was sharing it with his girlfriend.
20th, 2024, he was declared indigent, meaning a determination was made.
They were bragging about the fact that he consented to the yeah. But the fact that he was, that's what I'm saying. He was pretty cooperative like the whole time. Like I don't necessarily think, like obviously him resisting at the end there was a little bit sussage, but other than that, like he was like, in terms of some of the things that I've seen, not bad at all.
That he couldn't afford a private attorney, and he was appointed.
Yeah, FPS Russia got destroyed on weed charges. They took away $40,000 worth of guns, I believe. It was either 40 or 400,000, but they took out like he's a felon now. He went to federal prison for a couple months, and that was sus, all because of a weed charge. So that's why you don't see him making YouTube videos anymore, and he's only on his podcast, Woody's Gamertags podcast, PKA.
Offender. He initially entered a plea of not guilty, but later accepted a plea deal on November 20th, 2024.
It doesn't help that one of the people that was helping him like get the guns and stuff happened to die from a murder. So like I'm imagining like, because all that happened at around the same time. So like I guarantee they were just like watching him, especially like because of that.
As a result of the plea deal, adjudication was withheld, and his possession charge was dropped.
Nobody knows who did it, by the way.
Pat was sentenced to complete 12 months of probation, 100 hours
anyway,
of
we're on this
community
case,
service, and a mandatory substance abuse evaluation with follow-up treatment.
You know what? I might have to do something on that because it's a very interesting story.
He was also ordered to provide a $1,000 donation to the Police Memorial Fund and write an apology to the officer he assaulted.
So he has to write an apology. So he has probation for 12 months. He has to serve 100 community service hours. Substance abuse evaluation and follow-up. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. He made a donation to Police Memorial Fund in an apology letter.
On January 8th, 2025, he was found
Did he
to have
fail?
violated his probation due to substance-related issues
Okay.
after failing a drug test on December 20th,
So he peed.
Pat claimed
Cocaine?
he was given a pill at a party several days earlier and didn't realize what was in it. This violation led to
Why'd
a
you take
warrant
the
for his
pill?
arrest issued on January 10th,
Why'd you take the pill?
2025. On February 2nd, 2025, police responded to Pat's home address in reference to a mentally ill person, where he then was arrested for the active warrant. His probation was
Arrested for a
subsequently
warrant.
modified to include GPS.
You know what? Maybe we should have finished the video. He's a troublemaker.
Monitoring and completion of an inpatient treatment program.
That's crazy because literally, like that the body cam didn't even seem that bad. But then you hear all this, and you're just like, yeah, this guy's just. This is what I'm saying, dude. It's just sad. Like he's clearly just like
His
addicted.
arrest due to a second violation of probation when he submitted a urine sample which tested positive for marijuana and alcohol.
They got him
Fans
every
to this
time.
day continue to post
You
on
could
his
just
videos
stop.
and social media accounts, hopeful that one day he
Just
may
stop.
make a comeback.
Just stop, bro. Just stop. That's all I'm saying. Just stop. Holy.